Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Darkest Dungeon. So we last left off trying to gather medicines in the Weald and leveling up some of the lower members of our group. So I'm going to continue that trend. We have been very lucky. I looked up the jute tapestry. It's just a rare thing that you can find. Very happy about how much money that will add to our group. However, I am running a little bit low on torches, so it's about to get to be the Darkest Dungeon pretty soon. What am I doing? I am pseudo-organizing my loot just so that I can see at a glance. Quite happy about the amount of money that we're going to take away from here, as I said. Just hoping that I... Ooh. Well... Here's to hoping that I don't have too much hunger, and I happen upon pretty much as many torches as I can, because it is getting dark.
Trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Now, with any luck, the medicine will be closer to me than the end of the dungeon, but we'll see. This is quite a long hallway, but no fights up ahead. That's good. Alright, so who can disarm this effectively? I guess it's up to the jester to try. And...
Mechanical
fail.
Possessed by evil
He resisted the blight, though, so that's something, I suppose. Here we go. Some eerie spider webs, but we don't have ability to cleanse it, so... Because, of course, we don't have the bandages. I'm still going to try anyway. Might yield some gold. And it has. Ooh, it has also yielded another ruby, so that stack of rubies, pretty valuable. Considering I am one light level away from max level, what I'm going to do is use up the last of my torches. Oof, doesn't make me feel good. So that was the last of our light generation. We do have a crusader, however, who... Oh my goodness, does not actually have bulwark unlocked. Okay. Well, there goes that. And there goes the last of my food. And the Shambler altar. I don't think touching that would be a good idea. I think that they could beat the Shambler, but I need to get through this dungeon pronto. Let's just say I'm a little concerned. These fungal batteries are human? What? That's gross. I didn't need to know that. Barbaric, Yarp, maybe Iron Swan at the back. I didn't get very far there. Let's see. Zealous, both.
Precision and power.
And now for me to get blighted. Ooh. And sickened. Now I'm really soon going to lose the benefits of the candle. Because it's going to get too dark for me to benefit. One of the risks of bringing said object. Please hit. Thank you. Alright, so that back fungal battery is still alive. I want to kill it. Now they're both dead. Alright, so the fungal grabber is dead next round. And we're getting dots stacked a little bit on everyone. Lucky me. Let's see. If I Inspiring Cry, it raises the light level. Albeit not by much, but that is probably my only source of light, so I'm going to do it anyway. Micro torches is what I'll call them. So let's see here. There's really not much I can do, so I'm just going to heal myself. Hope I don't get bleeding. And now we've won. Or we'll win in just a sec. Let's Inspiring Cry yet again. Get that light level up. Done and done. Oh, and a torch. Okay, so let's go use the bandage. The shovel we don't need, and the holy water we don't have space for. I'd like to keep that torch if possible, so drink the holy water. Key we will use. Unlock hidden compartment. Oh my goodness. Okay, well I guess that torch is going bye-bye because heirlooms are important. That had quite a lot of loot. So we have a lot of heirlooms in this run as well. Handsomely rewarded for our risk. Just please let me find medicine sooner than later. I guess I can keep using inspiration if I need to. Shallow grave, well, I don't really have room for the loot, but I'll dig it up anyway. There's nothing to throw out, so I just used up a shovel. Troubling effigy. If memory serves, we have an equal chance of random negative or positive perk, but everything else is negative, so I'm gonna pass this up because I have no way to cleanse it to make it safer. It's sort of it's not even true 50-50. Despite the dim light, they're still surprised. Sure, I guess. Let's make the ghost bleed. I just want to bomb the back as fast as I can so they don't stress us out. And I think Arturus here is just going to be on pure light generation because the stressful incantations lower the light level when they hit. So we just lost 10 light. So we're having a light fight, as we have in the past. Fortunately, it's not going to be that hard to take out that enchantress. She is dead probably right now.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright. 65. So we're up by 4, I think. We started at 61.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
And let's try to stun it. Although, likely not. Ooh, it did get stunned. Nice. Little heal. Big heal. More inspirations. Levels pushing towards Radiant. No stress. And more heals. And that was stunned. And now I'm gonna kill it. I don't want to wait so long that it either use cryo or cytokinesis or whatever.
Their formation is
One enemy is enough, thank you. Okay, heirlooms are supreme, so bye-bye gold. And an ancient coffin. My guess is... Oh, just chance for heirlooms. Okay, cool. Nothing of value. Alright. Please, medicine. Come soon. It's getting dark. I'm getting scared. No, I'm not scared. We're fine. I can always back out of it too, but I'd prefer not to. Gonna yoink that dude around. Working on that light level. The Yarp probably will miss, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, double. I've been really lucky with those Yarps. I have no idea why I would try to harvest bone conscripts, but alright. It does damage. It might not bleed them, but it does damage. Light level is getting brighter. Let's go ahead and kill the Ecto so it can't replicate. And then we can tank the bump in the nights. So that we might raise the light level a little bit more.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Up to Radiant now. That is easier on the eyes, I gotta say.
Compassion is a rarity in the field.
These shields are great.
Of battle.
And I guess we'll just go for the kill. Don't have space for that, so heading on out.
Too will resistance.
As victories mount, so too will resistance. I don't think there's a game mechanic for that to penalize you for doing well. If there was, that'd be scary. Alright. Which way is the right way? It's right there. Quest location. Well, here's the medicine. Bye-bye shovels. Hello, medicine.
If only treasure could stop
Now, the one other issue is...
otherworldly corruption.
I guess there's medicine in here. I'm going to have to ditch a stack of gold. Aren't I? So, stack of gold is the least valuable by my calculations. So... there's no harm in continuing to adventure, providing I don't die or whatever. Because there's one curio left and some traps that I already know about. So they'll be easy to disarm. Well, I say that, but I tend to fail. Oh, no. No fail. So as it gets pitch black,
Secrets and wonders.
I've
can
got
be
this
found in
old
most
tree here, and
universal
this is the
wonders of this
last thing I'll
place.
probably interact with. It might blight me, but who cares, because I'm about to be done.
A fortune.
And all that yielded me is more deeds, so fantastic. Quest complete.
These tonics and herbs will stave off infection and neutralize.
So,
contagion.
ton of heirlooms. Look at that. Look at that. Ton of heirlooms and a lot of gold due to these tapestries. Very, very nice. And as a result, I get Highwayman crit melee skills at a cost of speed. Did pick up some diseases, but that's alright. Musical, stress, heal, receive. That's pretty good. Deadly replaced with Photomania. That's fine. Bad humors I'll have to get rid of. And Lucy also has diseases. I could, of course, camping train the...
Tolerance of rare and exotic injuries makes this place perfect for the study of suffering.
Okay, so that's the result of the Caregivers Convention, which I went on this purposefully because it's free. It's absolutely free. So, Medical Ward is pretty straightforward. I'm going to toss these guys in. Free. Look at that. Lovely. And free. So, the Positive Treatment Ward, I should lock in traits I absolutely don't want to lose. So it will take me a moment, but I'm going to go through and find things like Luminous or Spiritual is pretty good too. So JD, you're about to get Spiritual locked in. Actually, let me see if there's someone negative and positive that I can do together. Tough. Because I could also... yeah, so here's even a better use of it. Sorry, JD. Dismas, gonna get rid of known cheat, and gonna lock in Gothic at the same time. That's pretty powerful stuff for free. Is this balanced? I don't know, but it is the way it is. So now I'm gonna be looking for someone that has like a bad locked-in negative trait, like Warren's Phobe, and... damage range skills is not gonna help me. You are already being treated. Arturus. Ooh. Last Grasp. Faded sounds good to me. So maybe I'll do Arturus. I'm not sure. I haven't checked yet if there's anyone else I'd rather go with. Emery with Gothic is also a pretty good choice, but I think Arturus is my top choice. Steady's pretty nice on Vitalis as well. But let me keep looking. Pickett here is becoming... really falling apart as a character. Oh, you know what? Actually, Lucy. Faithless. No, Lucy's fine. Acid. I'm gonna do... Whew. Alright, yeah, I'll go back to... What did I say? Quick draw, unerring... Arturus? Yeah, I'll go with Arturus. He's got 2 locked-in negative traits. So let's get rid of Zoophobia, and let's lock in... I'm not exactly sure how good Fated is, but looks good to me. We'll lock that in. Is there any way to increase the treatment ward? 60 statues, yeah, I'm not going to be able to... Or busts, I should say. Not going to be able to afford that. That'd be really good if that slot opened up, but it's not available. Let's check for... Oh, look at all the people there. Check vendors, Suncloak. Cool, but meh, I don't need to buy it. Stagecoach. I have no idea why I'm even checking. I have a full roster. I don't really need to go to the tavern. Thank you. Blacksmith. I can upgrade armor smithing. That would be pretty good. I think my guild is fully upgraded now. No, it's not. Let's do that first. Ooh, look at that grand old building. And armor smithing. Boom. Huge. Huge gains right there. So the big advantage of this is I can now have top tier heals, right? Or skills for heals. And also top tier armor and weapons. It's very expensive, mind you. But is going to make a huge difference in the really late game dungeons. Big investment cost. No joke about that. So we have 3 different boss fights available to us, both giving Plague Doctor rewards, and this one giving a Virtue Chance. I'm sort of moving towards the Virtue Chance. Headed back into the Weald. I'm going to take a look at everyone else's. Wow, that's a very, very nice coin, however. If I had an Antiquarian. Although Antiquarian speed doesn't much matter. I'm just going to check all the other rewards. That's a pretty decent leper ward. I don't know what Silence in the Crypts is off the top of my head. Darkest Dungeon. Silence in the Crypts. Silence in the Crypts. I gain more stuff in ruins. So that would be a good thing to do before I kill the Fulminating Prophet. So I'm kind of leaning towards that. And this is a champion dungeon. Alright, so if I did Silence in the Crypts, I get this Leper Mask, which is pretty decent. I need to kill Corrupted Altars, and I'll do more damage to the Fulminating Prophet, and possibly change that quest reward. I do lose out on Virtue Chance, but I don't tend to allow myself to get that stress, so yeah, I'll do this here. So let's sort by level. This is a veteran. I'm gonna go with my let's sort backwards. I'm gonna go with my lower level people. I do realize that you can bring along 2s to this, so this is Ruins. Ruins does not plague me, so I'm not going to bring my Plague Doc here. Ruins tends to be highly resistant to bleed and easy to kill with Blight, which would be good for a Plague Doc, but you know, I'll bring him along. Alright, so Plague Doc. Unfortunately, his main method of damage at the moment is Incision, so I'm going to have to change over to Blighting. Plague Grenade and Blinding and Noxious Blast and Disorienting Blast. Okay, yep, that puts him as a backliner. Drool, do you want to join us too? This will be like good for leveling up the lobies. Emery and let's see. We'll do Vitalis. There's our lineup. The only issue I see is I need to move No, I think either the Jester... I think the Jester's not going to make the cut this time. QV? Let's send QV in. So, Vitalis and QV. This is a pretty strong lineup, I gotta say. So now that I have who is coming... let's go and see, before I send them in, about leveling up. So QV, you were just fielded. I have a lot of money. So let's do all of your active abilities will upgrade. Well, you know what? I'm gonna change my mind. Breakthrough will be a great addition to work with Vitalis. Expensive, yes, but I'm willing to pay for it. What do I usually run on you? Kiss and Captivate. Okay. Acid. Alright, we're rolling with the Plagues this time. And Emery. Look at the expensive investments I'm making in even the lowest tier. I've been really working hard to keep them alive, though. Alright, I'm just going to do weapons here. Because I don't want to spend all of my moolah. I'm trying to be careful not to over-invest in one hero at the cost of under-investing in another. As I said, I was heading to the leper fight here. Right? Yes? Yeah, leper fight. Yeah, I am not trinketed, you're right. I don't think I'm going to use that, oh, actually, hold on. Unequip all, and sort by rarity. That's a little bit better. Alright, let's give them all speed and damage. Plague Doc, you are going to get speed as well. And I could leave it open just for space, I suppose. Stun skill chance would be terrible, but I think I'm going to leave it open. And my healer, healing skills. And I'll leave that one open as well. I probably won't need that much healing. Alright, let's provision up. We have the quest items that are going to take up considerable amount of space. This is a ruins medium. Let's buy our food. We don't need that much food because we have that beautiful farm that we built. I love that thing. It's really helping out. Some shovels. A few bandages. A few herbs. A few keys. A few cleansing. More than the rest because the skeletons tend to have stuff to cleanse. And then 2 stacks of torches. Looks good to me. And embark. Now, before I start, I just want to make sure I have the right skills equipped. Or whatever assigned, I guess. They're skills, they're not equipment.
Defiled be consecrated?
Yes.
Can the fallen
Acid's a little stressed out, but he should be fine. Yep, so everything is set up quite nicely. Let's get moving. So we have to find corrupted altars. Much like the last medicine quest. That's a skip. Not gonna read that. I don't have a gesture with me, so any stress I build up from reading stuff like that, I'm stuck with. Okay, so there is treasure that way. I'm gonna go east first. I'm out of scouting, so I'm going to keep my light level somewhat illuminated in case I get jumped. Nothing here? Okay. Altar of Light. So if you cleanse the Altar of Light, let's see, it gives you damage buff till camp. I just wanted to be, I knew it was the cleansing, I just wanted to be reminded what it is. So I might end up using my firewood, we'll have to see. Good damage. Let's try to stun one. Ooh, crit.
Back to the pit.
And they're focusing on Acid, who's the most vulnerable probably of the group. He's the lowest level. Some pretty good damage over time, though. Let's see. Can I... That's a big old heal, but I was wondering if I could crit it to make Acid happy. But nope. No can do. Alright, citrine and gold. I would like to bring the gold around. Let me use the Venom to cure him. Ditch the citrine, because we're not going to ever really want citrine. The reason why no citrine, and this was explained to me, oh, I'm sorry, I don't remember off the top of my head, but by one of you, is even in an ideal scenario, citrine is not going to really stack up enough to warrant, keeping. Because it's really not going to be worth more than like a stack of gold in most runs. My light level is dropping quickly in this dungeon. Alright, so they have a Bone Veteran who's nicely hidden. Light resist is pretty low on these guys. I'm going to want to try to separate them out quickly. I don't want to get stressed because I don't have any anti-stress in this group.
Spirits are lifted,
Which means stunning or isolating them somehow. Gonna try to yarp on their... Oh, didn't hit.
nerves, and panic.
I don't know. I wouldn't say confusion, nerves, and panic. Alright, so the Bone Bulwark is guarding the Noble. No problem, I have tricks up my sleeve, like... well, I'll just start dotting him. Enjoy that plague, dude. Let's see. Judgment. I'm gonna go with actually Party Comfort.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Alright, so here I could Impale, try to get everyone hit. And now that Bone Noble's dead, the Bone Bulwark has a really high protection, so damage over time is going to be the way to kill him. But he's dead next turn from it.
Dazed, reeling,
Ouch.
about to break.
I'm not about to break. I'm 11 out of 200. You exaggerated. See, I'm almost healed. I'll just hit him with a Noxious Blast, because I can. Look at that damage over time. And put you in the front slot.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright, issue here is... I'm just about out of space for stuff. But I have these damage until camp, so I'm going to ditch the firewood because I don't want to camp. I have all these bonuses for not camping. Alright, I'm probably going to move up. It's just a sack, so I'm going to backtrack. You know, I can loot the sack. And then backtrack, backstep just an inch or two. Yeah, it was worth 500
Could staunch the flow
for 6 stress. I'll take it.
otherworldly corruption.
That fight I can avoid. I don't really care about clear killing every single person. So yeah, my current lineup has a pretty good speed, which means I get to take turns before the enemies, which is really, really useful. It's one of the biggest things you can do for yourself in this game, I'd say. Onyx. Now I'm stuck with the, do I start to stack onyx?
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Because I'm not camping, I'm going to throw away the food and start to stack onyx rather than throw away one of my other consumables. I hope I have... Oh, okay. I hope I happen upon things that I need to use the consumables on soon, because I have a habit of throwing those out. I didn't buy too many of them, though. Right, Bone Commander, but they're surprised. I think what I'm going to do is start to plague them up to get them dotted. So piercing is armor piercing. Which would be good against the Bone Commander, who has protection, but I really want the Noble out of the picture. Stun resist is really high on the Bone Commander, so I'm not going to bother. I'll just Wicked Hack, and that was a wicked amount of damage for the hack. Thank you. And maybe I can stun you, because there's not a whole lot else I can do. And it worked. Ground Pound, thank you. A little bit of damage for everyone. But the stun resist worked. Alright. So Pierce does piercing, obviously. Let's go ahead and Plague Grenade you, just to dot you to death. Didn't quite work. But the commander's out of the way, which is good. And maybe I can snipe you with Judgment? Yes. And now we win.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
I was able to loot everything but the citrine, that's fine. Use the key here on the heirloom chest. Please have heirlooms.
Finding
It
the stuff
does.
is only the first test. Now it must be
Let's
carried
see.
home.
I will drink the holy water and take the bust. Well, we're about to use a shovel.
Even the cold stone seems
Now, what I really need to do is find
unpreventing
these stupid corrupted altars so that I can start to store more stuff, because I'm low-key out of storage here. So I'm throwing... I used one torch, threw out another, and here is one of those corrupted altars. Purified. Right on. God, I hope the altar isn't in these two spots. I'm pretty sure I scouted it, but now I have worries that I'll be backtracking miles. Iron Maiden is safe when cleansed. So gold and a shovel.
Another one falls.
Way to start the fight. I win.
Disadvantage. Then no quarter.
Sapphire. Oof. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna need my bandages. I'll take the sapphire. Gamble, sure, but, you know. Alright, one more thing that I get to free up some inventory space. Confession booth is really handy here. So, I don't have any cleansing. So, normally with stress heal, it has a 25% chance to purge a negative quirk. But it's way more likely to just stress me out. I will gamble. Yes! Removed a negative perk. RNG has blessed thee. I gambled with a character that had the least amount of stress, so it was not too dangerous to get her 50 extra stress if that failed. Whereas if I did it on acid, I'd be risking... Oh, actually, I'd be almost certain to have a virtue roll. If you're unaware, the way virtue works, you have a % chance for it to be positive. Oh, that's not good. And if you roll negative, it's no bueno. Alright, my chance of stunning the slavering ghoul is like 0, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Nope. Did not work. Acid can't even attack from the front spot, so he'll spend his turn moving. I will be able to do, let's see. I really want the ghoul out of the way, because they're, I would say, the most dangerous. So let's use Breakthrough.
Another abomination
Oh, yeah.
cleansed from our lands.
Breakthrough gives her a damage debuff for a bit, but allowed me to kill 2 and...
The abyss returns even the boldest gaze.
You're a jerk. Alright, let's break through again. And now we're in the right order. Now the worries is unfortunate. A little extra stress there. Obviously that's something I will aim to resolve at the end of this.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
These things happen though.
Paid for in blood.
Alright. I might need to do some double backing here. I took a guess. I do still have medicinal herbs. Grabbing that onyx is paid off. Running low on food, but not out yet. Double backing I go. Oh, and there's a trap in my path. Let's see, 60, 70, 70. I'm gonna roll dangerously. Oh no! 83. If he had rolled positively to disarm it, I would have been resolved of a bit of stress, but that's okay. Locked cabinet, no more. Alright, I probably should make room for the crests. I'm gonna get rid of the herbs. And we are nearing the end, so I'm gonna grab the emerald as well and use my last torch and or second to last torch and throw the last one away.
Eradicated. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Now, if you're wondering why I did a party heal and not a direct heal, I was hoping for a crit.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
So that I could have some stress healing, but it didn't work. Alright, well, either it's up ahead or it's in these two little spots here, and I was an idiot for not walking down. Bookshelf. It's mostly just stressing. I'll use it. I'll use it. Yeah, it's just stressing. Thanks, cool. Thanks, game. Alright, I have no more torches. I have no more food. And I really hope the last altar is here. Otherwise, yes. Thank goodness. Alright, let's try to stun both. Okay, stun one. Unfortunately, stun the one that I didn't want to stun. I'd rather have stunned number 4. But oh well. So, because she has the worries, she's a juicy target for
Annihilate.
Goblet. Because she takes... Oh no, that's not the one with the worries. I have no idea why they were attacking her. Alright, Bone Commander is going to probably go for a stun on all of us. Well, I'm not going to say I'll game the light level. I'll try to remember to game the light level at the end of this. Nice. Bone Commander's pretty dead. Let's just kill him. The crit reduces my stress a bit. Put him in the front slot where he's really not able to do very much. I remember the light. And I win.
But yonder, a glint of gold.
Alright, we are done with this dungeon. I'm going to return to Hamlet, because there's no need to remain here. We pretty much full cleared it.
Stars in the emptiness of the void.
Pretty good amount of treasure. Pretty good amount of heirlooms. Gonna need a little bit of a doctor's visit. Natural is not something I'm likely to bother using. We did pick up God-fearing, but you know, I can always remove it.
The shuffling dead are silent.
And now we get a bonus back in the ruins.
Dominion over the ruins once more.
Alright, QV, let's get rid of the worries. Vitalis, let's get rid of God-fearing. I don't really mind when it's just you can't use one way to reduce stress. I really do mind when it's you can only use this one thing for removing stress. So those are those two heroes. Acid, you are going to need to just drink your worries away. Let's see, is there a way for me to upgrade? Yeah, I can upgrade my tavern. But it's... I'm not going to. The logic behind that is... I very rarely have to use tavern and cloister and all these things. So I'm not going to dedicate my precious heirlooms to it. I'd rather have the heirlooms towards training regimen, which I can unlock right now, or blacksmith, which I cannot. Training regimen allows me to gain new skills at reduced cost, so
A strict regimen is paramount if one is to master the brutal
I'll spend on that.
of combat.
Alright, so we went through that whole thing to fight this boss, now giving us a Hellion relic. I am really I'm not obligated to fight her, but I get a bonus if I go to the ruins for resolve and damage. So I really ought to go that way. But let me just see if there's like some sort of reward that I really absolutely cannot pass up somewhere else. No, so far no. I'm probably not about to jump into a champion run, because that would be rough. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Let's sort by level and unequip all trinkets and sort them by rarity. Looking at my time, I don't probably have enough time to go all the way to the prophet, but I can start. So, let's see here. Hendry, you will be our healer for this. Bring in our lower level people. Drool, I'm bringing you too. Yeah, crazy. A level 2 to a level 3. Well, that's not that crazy. As far as our damage dealers, Defay and Defay likes to someone that can do marking bonus, maybe. Let's see, who would that be? Aggro does some bonus captivate versus mark, or marriage? No. Oh, no. No. Dismas does bonus versus mark. So Defay, if you're front slaughter, Dismas could be second slot. That's doable. Okay, so now that we know who we're bringing, let's trinket them up. So, Mr. Defay, you are going to have... You know, Dismas, how about you carry your own head? That's pretty grim, right? I like that. Because this is a boss fight, I'm not going to mess around. If we have to leave items, we leave items. So, we'll give you the torch. She's going to do crazy damage. You are going to have mostly damage as well. We'll stack it on. As far as stress relief, Swift Cloak for stress, and accuracy and crit. And then my healer for Vestal and Junia's head. So I don't have any trinket slots whatsoever. That's fine. Alright, now I have to decide the skills. Mark for Death will work. Come Hither, I'm probably going to give up for Finish. Because he has the move skill chance Bounty Hunter helmet on, which means Come Hither is not going to work all that well. Dismas, you haven't been upgraded in a while. You are going to have Pistol Shot, definitely. Grape Shot is pretty nice as well. We have that maxed. What are the others? What do I usually use? Wicked Slice and... Well, we're going against skeletons, so Open Vein's not all that useful. Alright, we're going to do the Point Blank and the Duelist Advance. Sort of the forward and backward. So we'll upgrade those as well. Do the little dance of forward and backward. Bringing a really low level to this fight might be a little risky. The problem is, we have mostly bleeding. I don't really want him to move forward, so he's mostly going to be support. And then these abilities are going to get leveled. Now, Blacksmith. I did just pay for a good Blacksmith, so... Making sure we get the damage up. I like doing damage more than being able to tank. Let's take a look. I don't have an Arbalist. I might get one, but if I get one, I'll get another of that. Our Cultist. Is it helpful to our Cultist? Maybe. Yeah, I'll keep it. Fortifying Garlic is something I haven't really used either. Antiquarian, I don't know. I don't want to get rid of anything that it could potentially use. This I'm gonna sell. High Woo and melee skills and bleed skill chance. That could be useful. Trouble is, you just never know what you're gonna need. The Vestal Scroll is also really nice. Damage versus Unholy. I don't like the rings that are versus one enemy type because they don't really. They're not always that helpful. Speed, Crystal, goodbye. I'm selling stuff so that I can upgrade armor on these guys. At least a little bit. Bringing their health pool up. Okay. So they're about as set up for this fight as I can be. We're also going to have a nice bonus to the damage. So let's go ahead and provision. This is a Ruins fight. We get some food for free. It's another medium Ruins fight, so pretty much identical to the last one. I didn't really use a lot of my bandages or stuff, but I'm going to bring them anyway in case I need them. We have a bunch more free slots because we don't have that whole cleansing crap, right? Alright, here we go.
The raving creature had to be silenced, but doing so proved maddeningly impossible. How had he survived the stockades, the icy waters, and the knives I delivered so enthusiastically into his back? How had he returned time and time again to rouse the townfolk with his wild speculations and prophecies?
Okay. So I've already killed him once.
His mindless tittering reverberate maddeningly.
He's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. He's either here or here. I'm not sure which. Bookshelf. Do I want to use the bookshelf? Well, it probably will give scouting. It might give stress. Yeah, I'll use it. Map. Cool. Very nice. Whoa. That map was loaded full of information. Whoever used that map really probably should not have shared that information with me. Oh, and of course it doesn't reveal, like, the trap that I'm about to step on. Cute. Alright, well, we know where the boss is, and we know the path to least resistance as well. So we can beeline for the boss, and once we kill him, we can actually double back. Books, regular books. I'm always skeptical about regular books, because usually they just give you stress, or decrease light, or whatever, so, you know, no, I'm not going to use them. There's a chance for a positive quirk, but I'm pretty quirked out, honestly. Most of my guys are quirked out, so yeah, there's really no advantage to booking for me. Alright, well, there's a battle here. I was trying to get the light level before the battle started, but whatever. Alright. It's weird to have the abilities in this order. I could have balladed, but whatever. Let's stun you, if we can. And we can. And now the light level's back up. Duelist advance. And collect bounty. Now we can point blank shot, but we can't point blank shot anything useful. Wow, look at that crit though. Dismas, as a reminder, has a ton of added damage to his lineup.
Maintain the offensive.
And I'm gonna stab you back. Nothing like a good riposte. Cool. I guess I really didn't need to use that until I used the pack. I'm bad at that.
If only treasure could staunch
I'll take it all.
of otherworldly corruption.
Oh, well, this fight looks familiar. My speed, they're 9, 4, and 1. Mine is much, much higher, so that's good.
Destroyed.
Damn, Dismas. He's really critting all over the place. My speed's even higher now. Cool. Now it's just the big guy. Oh, ouch. Bash him all you want. I'm a pretty good healer. Let's see. The only person that has stress is yourself. Now for a big old heal. Let's hope I don't get stunned. Just half stunned. That's alright. I can roll with it. Lucky sevens. And a smash you back in the nuts. Well, I should have some stun resist here. Yeah. Don't keep ground pounding me, buddy.
The bigger the beast,
The greater the glory. I don't know if that's entirely true, but sure. Heirloom chest. Pretty straightforward.
A handsome reward.
This isn't straightforward.
Performed.
I can stack the torches, take the crest, throw out the journal, take more crests. This does not look like a very long dungeon, so I'm gonna have the munchies and take the deeds. Alright, 90, 100%. No one's stressed, so there's no need to risk anything.
Wealth Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Bandages. Bye-bye journal. Hello light. Hello battle. So when I said I don't think there's going to be time for me to finish the dungeon, if I beeline to the boss, there might be actually. Wow, look at that grape shot. Alright, well, Stress Girl is dead.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
They're very, very well equipped, very strong. Trinketed up the A.
As the fiend
So this dungeon has been very simple.
press this advantage. Give them no
Just
quarter.
absolute massacre is what this is. All that food I ate. And here's more. Alright, antivenom for gold. Sure, why not? And, let's camp. I don't need any healing, so I don't need any stress.
Steel oneself
So I'm gonna eat the minimum amount. And then let's see. Sanctuary, because I don't want a nighttime ambush. Accuracy, damage. Yeah, let's do that. Clean the guns. And then we have 4 more time left. So, damage versus large. Or accuracy dodge. Accuracy crit. Let's do accuracy crit on Dismas. We'll make Dismas a monster. I don't think I have any skills that take just one, so let's rest.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I'm coming for you, Prophet. You should have stayed home. Alright, 100%. Light level,
As the
enter.
light gains purchase,
Light level again.
spirits are lifted. And purpose
Alright,
is
big
made
boy.
clear. The
You're gonna drop stuff on my head? Cool.
behind the pews, spouting his mindless drivel.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get through these pews quick. Something tells me. We're just gonna rip through these pews right fast. Alright, so the next grape shot will destroy that one. And clunk. Again, same spot. Alright. I'm gonna switch with Dismas.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I'm gonna grace myself. You can keep an eye on me if you want. Sure. It's not gonna stop me from coming for you. Alright, so Jester's Death Door.
Precipice of oblivion.
Vestal is constantly the target. I'm just gonna let him know that I'm watching him. Now every altar I bash here, I get big bucks for it, which is why I'm crapping on the pews, so to speak. Oh, this is annoying. Back-to-back stuns? My stun resist is supposed to be a little bit better than that. Alright, Mr. Jester is already at Death's Door, so we might as well keep him there. I'm just going to keep party comforting. Because this hit's going to one-tap him anyway, right? Alright, I want the money from the pews. I'm greedy, and I think I can survive this. And Drool here is going to go Death's Door again, but should be okay.
Teetering on the brink.
The stress I'll deal with. Prophet is obviously getting beat up pretty good. Let's do some... You know what? Let's put you back in the right spot. Alright, so she's Death Door 2. I'm not worried because I get turns before he can hurt me. I'm going to do a point-blank shot on the last pew. He's going to help with the stress. So that last pew's oh, darn. I was hoping to hit there. That last pew's probably dead. You're an annoying little prophet. A little bit of comfort to get away from Death's Door. And rubble on your head. Clunk.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Don't worry, I'm going to hold fast. Alright, point blank shot. Boom. Bye-bye, pew. I should have done that sooner. That puts full health Dismas in the right spot. Fulminating Prophet has nothing to hide behind now. And we'll just keep healing people out of Death's Door. Oof. Riposte for the rebel. Alright. Just keep dumping on Hendry, huh? Fine. Duelist advance. A wee bit of stress. You have 17 health, so I'm gonna make it nice and dark. And then smack you in the face. Alright, so a whole lot of profit here.
And driven into the mud. The light, the promise of safety.
So each of these pews is worth a good bit. The holy water I'm going to drink on my Death's Door people. Medicinal herbs for the blueprint. There's a lot more of this dungeon left to be explored, for sure. While scouting, I don't see anything that's shovelable, so ditch the shovel for the Book of Relaxation. And I think I'd rather have the key than the crest. I'm going to continue adventuring, though. Well, guys, I'm actually over an hour, so I'm going to continue adventuring next episode. I hope you've enjoyed my brash and close encounters with death. I don't know what I'm trying to say. If you have any tips, tricks, feedback for me, let me know. If you're a patron of mine and want one of these heroes that have not been named yet, named after you, just drop me a line. If you would like that honor, all you got to do is become a patron of mine. It starts at $1 a month. Not too pricey, I think. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Adios.